Suffering like never before, Van Vliet was trying to lead all the way to the mountain at Lutz Ardiden. It was his big chance to escape the favourites. But the chase behind by Lauritsen was merciless as he stoked up for the long pursuit in no man's land. He was behind the hound, but in front of the pack. Dag O2 Lauritsen has raced only for 6 years, and the 27-years-old ex-Norwegian policeman only turned to cycling after an accident while parachuting almost left him a permanent cripple. Lauritsen's leg broke in mid-air when his parachute opened badly. Doctors said he would have a permanently stiff leg. They should see him now. Teun Van Vliet was needing all the help he could get on the final climb towards the finish because the Norwegian was in determined mood. Until this year, Dag has raced only on European teams, but he was hired by 7-Eleven to help Andy Hampsten win the Tour. He says he's at home with the Americans. Behind them both, there was a stirring among the favourites on the last climb. Andy Hampsten seemed ready for the challenge to come. But was Robert Miller, Scotland, who has won twice before in the Pyrenees in years gone by. He was anxious to prove he was a contender for the whole Tour. A rider for only 6 years, Lauritsen can hardly boast a wealth of experience. Yet, on the toughest day in the Pyrenees, he continues to chase his quarry down. This was only his second Tour de France. It was certainly going to be his best. After 4 miles of the 10 miles climb towards the ski station, Lauritsen picks up an exhausted Van Vliet. And even though there are 6 miles to go, Lauritsen doesn't give Van Vliet any time to recover. And further behind, Andy Hampsten is trying to apply the pressure, but the anticipated battle is not materializing. Herrera rides alongside him. And just behind him, Robert Miller is content to follow. The others are here too, Pablo Wilches and Stephen Roach from Ireland. No one, it seems, willing to attack the Pyrenees. One man is, though, and to enormous cheers, the first mountaintop finish in this year's Tour de France was about to bring about the first ever Norwegian stage winner. Even the weather was right for the man from Scandinavia. It was cold, windy and wet. And Lauritsen knew by now, too, that he was being chased by Colombia's Lucho Herrera, who had reduced a minute's deficit to just a few seconds in the last mile. The Norwegian was being forced to produce a grandstand finish. The near cripple who had proved what is possible if you never lose faith. Lauritsen succeeded in his stage win, but what's the picture? Herrera wasn't far behind. And it was turning out to be a great day for the 7-Eleven team. Andy Hampsten had slipped the group and gained almost a minute over his most dangerous men. And not only that, but another teammate was now in the top 12 to add strength to the strategy later. Hampsten finishes in 3rd place. He's gained time on the men he feared most.
Working for Andy because he's the captain. But my goal in this tour was to win a stage, and I've done it now, so I'm very happy.